Now we're live.
I'm always live.
I know you are.
All right, so where you guys concluded your wedding vows and preparations for the wedding, you were reunited with Alexander's family, and you saw that your sword was all adorned and dressed. It looked like it had gone through some kind of sacred ritual, by your mother or the family as they took it under their own ownership. And as you guys complete your vows, were announced as the happy couple. Um, the assassins sprung their trap and made their attack. You guys quickly made work using some clever thinking and some using people against the cheese grater spell. You turned them to nothing pretty quickly, but not without someone getting away. You guys were then hearing the bells of warning off in the distance, and you guys are now riding back to Dunbrook. And as you guys come back, you see the smoke rising like long black ribbons against the sky, and fire kind of dancing across various rooftops. And as I described last time, as you come to the gates, you see the streets are kind of littered with black roses, some ablaze, some just crushed petals from feet, from footsteps, and the torches kind of flicker in the streets as daylight is starting to break and night is starting to come upon you. It's starting to settle into all of you that the reality that the Brotherhood did not fail, that this seemed to be the real strike.
They are all going to die. Every single one of them.
You see citizens that are not fallen in the middle of the street running around trying to fetch buckets of water, splashing them on fire, trying to put things out. Other clansmen and refugees from other nations are here trying to pitch in any way they can. Everyone's running around frantically, and you see a few children in the street kind of crying as people are trying to make sorts of all the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Lorna's just immediately going to try and help wherever she can, lifting things, getting people to safety.
Definitely.
She is just
So
lost.
there's a lot going on here, and maybe you guys will have to figure out what you guys are want to do. Yes. As you guys first make it through, you start hearing screams like people burning inside, or getting trapped and suffocating from the smoke, coming from just a few houses down. You see a lot of able-bodied men and women trying to like get through the thing, but it seems some of the beams have collapsed and not and has broken their way into or has blocked their way into the building. Um,
Lorna's rushing over and trying
sure.
to move it.
Okay. You try to reach for the beam, but it's ablaze, and
She,
you immediately take some fire
she
damage.
doesn't care.
Okay. Is anyone else jumping in or helping with this at the moment?
Yeah, I will as well.
Okay. All right. As you guys both jump in there, you guys will take this thing is ablaze, so you will take significant fire damage. I know you guys have your resistances, but um, go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage, Lorna, since you started this. With advantage, since you got Cronus's help.
It was a 31.
All right. All right. You will take 16 points of fire damage. And between you and Cronus, you guys throw the thing. I'm sorry, the beam off to the side, clearing the doorway. You see some of the men run in with the water, trying to splash it on to make it a little bit easier to see what's possibly going on. And you see a family upstairs where the stairs are kind of burnt and collapsed out, and there's no clear where for them. You guys will also see in this immediate vicinity the roof and the rest of the house starting to kind of go up more in flame, and it's really kind of affecting the structural nature of the building. At the same point, as you can see in this hallway, you hear guards screaming, "We got three of them around here!" As you hear it start more footsteps charging, as it seems like there is a skirmish going off with what little uh, branch of the Brotherhood remains.
Lorna looks back at Cronus. Go, I'm going to get them. I'll see you there.
Well,
Let me help
and-
you get them.
Okay.
Can we see the people?
yeah, you can see them, or which people? I'm sorry.
The ones
you,
trapped in the building?
you guys could look in, but yeah, you see that it's kind of all ablaze and smoky. You see this mother and I'll say children. One's a teenage boy, but she has two younger children with her as well.
You can see Lorna's already clicking her boots of flying.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I have a fucking fly speed. I'll go with her.
That's
I'll
right.
do
Okay.
Misty Step.
Okay, well, we also have
Everyone's
the
going to the
skirmish.
burning building.
Guys, we have the skirmish.
look-
It's fine. The girls can
Okay,
handle
look.
this.
I will actually step back out once I realize they are going up there and I don't need to.
As you guys
Yeah.
are all debating who's going in where and what, let me roll some dice real quick. At this key moment, you also hear an explosion coming down from near the shipment yard, stuff where you guys were kind of scouting out earlier today, and the accompanied screams coming from that area as well.
Lorna sees Salim kind of trying to come in. I think you should go and help with that. We will be 2 seconds behind you.
Well, so the building's on fire. Don't fucking walk up it.
Yeah,
No, I
Go.
was going to Misty Step to him.
yeah, and then
Okay.
you
I'll
you can't help them down.
head with Cronus.
So, who's going where?
Burning building.
Who's going into the burning building?
Lorna and Callie.
Okay. What is Skybor, Cronus, and Sleem doing?
I guess head to the explosion.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys take off towards the explosion. As you get I'll come back to you in a moment. As Callie and Lorna race into the building. At this immediate moment, Lorna and Callie, as you guys have decided who's going where, you hear the fire start to really rage, and it collapses one of the pillars that supports the upper floor, and you see the floor kind of cave in and ramp down. The mother and the teenager son and one of the daughters steps back from it, but one of the children starts to fall down, and the son reaches out and grabs her just in the nick of time. The other child, though, does fall down to the ground and screams. It's hard to see where she's fallen. It's in like a pile of rubble, and it's thick with black smoke. What would you guys like to do? I'll
I'm
start
gonna.
with you first, Lorna. Or, sorry, go ahead.
Go
Start
ahead.
with you, Callie. Where do you first? Where do you want to go first, and then I'll see what Lorna wants to do first.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind and try and blow the smoke away.
Okay.
And
Uh,
also, honestly, potentially, maybe try and extinguish a bit of the fire. Apparently, that's an
Okay.
option.
Where are you? So, are you going up high with this towards the family, or are you trying to blow the smoke away where the child fell?
How tall's the? I mean, in the middle. If I can,
yeah,
can get
you
to
could do
both,
it.
yeah.
Laura, anything you're doing at the same time?
I'm also going in since I'm a bit more fireproof than you are.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, so there's two things. It's depending on how the situation goes with Callie and her spell.
Okay, let's
If
take
it's-
care of Callie first.
Yeah.
So, as you rush through, and Callie, you see this happen, and Lauren, you're right behind Callie's heel. You see her extend her palm. You're familiar with this spell, and a gust of wind blows the smoke out of your vision immediately, and you see the family clearly on the upper floor, holding on, looking over the edge, screaming down to the child that fell down below. You see a rubble and a little arm sticking out of the pile. You also see that the fires in this room is glowing hot like lava now. Everything is burning so much brighter and faster, and you also see that now another pillar supporting the second floor collapse. This time, only the mother and the one daughter stay behind, with the son and the other child falls to the ground.
Okay, so
Um,
as we see it collapsing,
I actually need you both to make me a dex save as well.
Does my spell change the fire at all, or is it magical flame?
It has made it more fire.
oxygen.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Fair, but magic. So there's actually 50% chance of this like affecting non-protected flames in a good way, not a bad way. Oh
No.
shit! Don't put real
Uh,
science in this.
So as
All right, so dex save is 18. Are you have advantage, Lorna? Are you?
yes, because danger
you're-
sense.
Barbarian.
Oh, that's even when you're not raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you pass, but Callie, you do not. So Lorna, you only take half this. Let me roll. It'll be bludgeoning as well as fire damage. So let me do this. Okay. So I forget. I put it there. Let me do it like this. If I hover over it, it should tell me the breakdown, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you bludgeoning damage first. So you will
Well,
take.
I'm not raging.
I need the
Oh.
bludgeoning and fire broken
Oh,
down.
you
I'm
do.
resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So bludgeoning damage will be sorry, 28 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh my god.
and 50 points of fire damage as the
50?
burning roof starts to collapse and fall down too, as the fire starts raging through this house. Is now that roof has collapsed on that mother and child standing up in the
Okay.
bedroom.
All of that was happening way fast, and Lorna had nothing to react to.
I was about to say, like,
Go
yeah,
for
is this
it.
all happening in
What
like
would you like to
6
do,
seconds?
Lorna?
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, so as
You
Callie-
torched her to stoke the flames. Go for it, Lorna.
No, I fucking tried to extinguish it, and
Yeah.
you're
Go ahead.
saying they
Go
stoked
ahead.
it.
Okay, so seeing that it didn't work and the 50% chance to extinguish them didn't work, she would have used thaumaturgy to dim the flame. Which would that, okay, so to clarify, would that just dim the light, or would that bring down the flame?
I think that just dims the light. I don't think
Okay,
it actually affects
so
the
then-
flame itself.
Okay, so she would not do that then. But seeing that it had already collapsed once, and seeing that the boy and one of the kids, it was starting to collapse, she would have ran there, boots of flying, and grabbed them before it collapsed. So that would have put her in a different
wanna get-
location.
You want to grab who
The,
before it collapse?
the teenager and the kid who fell.
Okay,
Or were falling.
sure. Okay. So, yes, then I could say after the flame starts to go in a blaze, you can react and go for the children that fell on the ground. Go ahead, give me an athletics check to see how quickly you free them from the rubble.
Cool. Is this post her getting hit with fire and all that?
Uh, this will be.
This would be pre all of that.
I'll say this is pre that, but as soon as your action completes here with the children, that's
Yeah.
when the roof will collapse.
Okay, so as a bonus action, she would rage to be able to get through the rubble faster.
Okay, I
So
got
then
you.
the bludgeoning will.
I wanted to make you roll athletics then.
Okay.
So you scream in in emotion and panic, and you saw the children there with your own eyes. That was the clarity that Callie's gust of wind afforded you, and you just reach in there and rip them out without too much more injury to those that have fallen down. You got them in your arms, and you hear the roof collapse below you, and it hits you like fire. It is going to. I will need to make a dex save for them now. Okay.
Am I allowed to do more than just?
Yes, you
accidentally
can. You
stuff
can
one?
react. I'll go ahead and force you a reaction. This is very kind of narrative. Go for it.
Great. I'm going for the kid in the first floor. And
Okay.
telling the mom to get the fuck out. Like, you still here?
The mother, that is concluding after that action. So gust of wind, Lorna runs in, grabs the two kids that fall down, roof collapses. You can do something to try to help Lorna and the kid as the roof's collapsing to try to not so they don't take so much damage or something. Or
Okay,
try
but
to
there's still the other kid on the first floor, right?
that roof has collapsed upon them.
Yes, but we can still get to them. We can still.
Well, hang on. How many fucking
may
people are in
try.
this house?
5.
There are 4 people total. There are one,
Okay,
one
so
mother,
4.
there's
three
2
children,
kids.
one teenager.
Wait. 1 mother, 3 children, 1 teenager, so there's 5.
No, I'm sorry.
2
One
kids.
one of the children is One of the 3 children is a teenager.
Okay, so 3 of them are on the second floor, and 1 fell to the first floor.
So the mother and the small child is up top. Lorna has the teenager and the other child in tow right now.
Okay, so there is no.
So no one fell to the first floor.
The teenager and the child that is in Lorna's arms right now.
Oh,
Those 2 fell.
I thought
before.
they were on the
Yeah.
fucking second floor.
So
No, they
were.
fell when it collapsed. When the first part of
Yeah.
the floor collapsed.
We were confused because I think at one point
I
it
thought
was
there were
said-
3 people on the top floor and 1 fell onto the first floor.
Yeah, because either
That's
way,
correct.
it's resolved.
No, what do you mean that's correct? Okay,
There was 3 people
2
upstairs.
hang
No,
on,
I'm sorry.
hang,
there's
no,
4 people
hang on,
upstairs.
hang on. 2-story house, correct?
Yeah.
2-story house. How many people are on the top floor right now?
At the beginning it's 4. Now it's
Right
only
now.
2.
Okay. So, where is Lorna right now?
She's on the first floor running, I assume, towards the exit with the 2
So-
kids in tow.
Yes,
Great.
so
I'm going to the top floor then to get the other 2 out. 'Cause I thought
Okay.
we were both on the top floor and then someone fell to the bottom, is what it sounded like.
No, I thought
That's
we were
not
on
the case,
bottom.
You're kind of in the entryway looking up over this balcony to the second floor. Like more like a loft area than a true second floor.
We're just gonna call
Either
it
way-
second floor to make it simple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the second floor.
We're.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab them both and fly out whatever the nearest place is.
Yeah, because what I
You
was
may certainly try. Okay, so you fly up, and I will need an athletics check against this fallen rubble to try to get in there and rip it out. But you do have resistances.
6.
Okay, you will take another 18 points of fire damage. Have down to 9, but nothing budges. You do hear some pain, like there is someone behind alive. Laura, at this point, you have gotten the 2 children out of the door and into
Yeah.
the streets.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do, Jess?
What was that number for bludgeoning damage that I took? Because that would be half now that I was raging.
That was 28. Was that of that was bludgeoning?
28. Okay, so I'll add 14 back. Right, because I grabbed them pre the damage, took
Right,
the damage, and got them out.
How How far away from a wall are we, and how thick are these walls?
How far away from a wall are you?
Mm.
I don't think of these. I mean,
It wouldn't be that
they're
far.
normal wood wall. Yeah, they're like wooden walls, but up on the second floor, probably wooden walls. There's some windows, but like I said, everything's ablaze and kind of collapsing down on itself, so it's not a lot of functional passageways.
No, but if I could blow debris away from us and then just Hulk out of the wall, or Kool-Aid Man out of the wall.
You could.
With these two.
You.
If I can take the brunt of the damage, it'd be great.
So you're wanting to do gust of wind again?
Not at the flames. I would like to do it at the debris to get it out of the fucking way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a burning roof. That's why you took fire damage when you weren't able to. There's not really. Now, if you had
Wait.
someone that had water magic maybe with you that could put out.
I
the
mean,
flame.
I do, but is there any freestanding water around us right now? Because I can't just
Not
create
really.
water to chuck it at things. That spell doesn't exist.
To be fair, you could have brought a bucket of water in with you.
I mean, you can call out
For
for
a
water.
giant
and
blaze?
Lorna-
That's not gonna help.
You can definitely call, but please know every action is another 6 seconds, and this house is coming down soon.
How about ice?
You're welcome to try whatever you like.
Fuck it.
But time is of the essence.
Yes, fantasy time. So, in fantasy time, since I could do multiple things in just one thing, we're gonna call down an ice storm on the roof. Why not? Unless, of course,
Okay.
somehow that helps the fire.
So you're calling in sleet storm.
On the roof, as in, like, above the roof to get to
Yeah.
the roof fire, not to get the people in it. Which, to be fair, I don't think this actually does
It'll
damage
start
anyway.
putting out the fire and make everything icy and cold in your immediate area. Yeah, that puts out the fire.
In a
Right in
40
the
foot
middle,
radius.
it says
So this should get the
exposed
whole
flames
house.
in the area are doused.
Yeah, so you're good.
So the house is no longer on fire.
I mean, the center 150 feet of the house is not on fire, correct? The town
Great.
around it is still ablaze.
Well, we're working on
I can't
a
do
house.
anything about that.
Okay, so seeing the sleet storm, Lorna is going to hand off the two kids to some of the townspeople and run back in to help Callie lift off the roof of these people.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys do so easy enough, the two of you together and with you raging. You see the mother holding the smaller child, with some burn marks upon her, but the child seems to be mostly uninjured, as it mostly shielded as best to the mother's ability from the fire. I assume you guys all get out of the firehouse before it crumbles, and it's not moments longer after you are all safely in the streets where it does start to. The rest of it just starts to collapse. Any kind of structural support is long gone. As you guys are kind of back in the street, you still hear the guard shouting, and you do hear this. You still hear the commotion coming down from the docking bay. Which way do you guys go, or what do you guys want to do?
Lorna's looking rough, so she's going to take a potion.
Or are we doing the smart thing and following the boys? Or are we doing the dumb thing and going to the docks?
Oh, bitch.
You can take the potion as an action, you know.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to figure out the Yeah.
Not that.
Oh, yay, that's 10 points of healing. I mean, realistically, we should go to the boys, but it's us.
So which way are we fucking running?
Two, we go to the docks. We go to the boys.
Oh, look at us.
Oh, but you have the we have the monocle.
The scouter I'm
The
definitely
scouters.
not wearing.
Yeah, and I don't have my bag, so yay!
Yeah,
Cool.
the only reason I have my armor right now is because it literally
It's
just
you.
makes my skin bronze. Yeah.
Alrighty, we're going to the boys.
Mm.
Right. We will see what happens as you guys arrive after the boys encounter this scene at the shipyard. Cronus, Celine, Skybor, as you guys arrive to the shipyard, you see this noxious kind of greenish smoky cloud fill the area, while the center area is currently ablaze. You do see some assassins dressed in the similar garb and the ones that you guys encountered earlier, laying down on the ground, along with some civilians and other citizens in the area. It seems like this may or may have not been an intentional explosion, or maybe an accident of some sorts. What would you guys like to do?
How big is the cloud?
It's kind of filling the whole proper area, so about 200 feet diameter.
And there are people laying on the ground, I assume dead. No one alive in the cloud?
You would have to probably do a medicine check to get a for sure answer, but they do none of them seem conscious.
How many people, roughly, do we see?
I think you are. So you're gonna see about 5 guards fallen, about 3 of those assassins I described earlier, and then about 12 other civilians, craftsmen, other tradesmen in the area.
And what's the cloud doing? Is
It's
it
just
expanding?
kinda-
Is it just
It's not
sitting there?
expanding. It's kind of just sitting there. It's just kind of sitting there at the moment. You guys just got there though. You're welcome to wait, a little bit to see what happens.
I'll look at Skybor and I'll be like, get ready to start taking care of these people. And then I'm going to walk into the cloud.
Okay, you do so, and you smell the poisonous kind of fumes fill your nostrils, but you are completely immune to poison, if I am not misunderstood, right, Cronus?
I cannot be poisoned, correct?
You cannot be poisoned. Okay. It's not like the stun thing where I can use my action to become unstunned. It's just you cannot be poisoned, if I understand it correctly. So, you walk into the poison and it immediately fills your lung. You feel you can taste or taste and smell that kind of corrosive smell. It's familiar to you. You've kind of inhaled these kind of intoxicating fumes before. What would you like to do?
I am going to start trying to pull as many people out as I can, starting with like the tradesmen and then the guards, and then the assassin ones last.
What are the size of the people? Can I get a rough estimate?
The size,
are
mostly
any
human, mostly Highlander humans, Vikings.
So they're all
decent
bigger than
stature.
me.
Yeah, there's a few thinner, like kids or like teens, like younger tradesmen or journeymen, younger journeymen or apprentices that you might be able to help out with, Salim. So why don't
Okay, I can thunderstep, and
Okay.
I can move 90 feet. I can cast thunderstep, hold my breath, move 90 feet, and then come back. Well, I would cast Misty Step there.
come back?
Let's
Oh,
see.
wait, does the thunder shock I thought happen where you start or where you
Thunderstep.
land? Or thunder
Well,
step?
I would
Remember.
cast Misty Step into the cloud,
Okay.
and it says components is a V. That is an item?
I think it's a verbal.
Yeah, so you got to be able to speak.
Okay.
Uh,
But then I would be... The poison would take care of me, so I couldn't do that. Okay.
well, after, of course, go ahead and give me athletics checks or Skyward. Anything that you want to try to do to take care of the poisonous cloud before I skip ahead?
Wall?
What's that?
Wall?
Okay.
Just like cut it off from where the source is. Just like separate the source from the people.
Yeah, definitely. So you could definitely do that. So you kind of shoot the wind out, and it starts to swirl out, and push the wind away, and push the noxious gas away, and form a wall clear enough for you to get in there for the moment and pull out many of the citizens. And with Cronus, you're anti-poison. You'll have no problem getting the ones that are just slightly out of that area of protection that's created by Skywar's thing. Salim, you as well are easily able to get there to get some of the younger or the thinner, people out by dragging them across the floor. Go ahead. I'm actually not going to make you do an athletics check between the three of you working together. I think this is yeah, this makes sense. So you guys pull out some mini, and then eventually you guys are outside. And with the time and the wind wall finally dissipating, the noxious cloud seems to have been pushed out of the way. Fires amongst the city is starting to get a little bit more controlled, but you still hear commotion and chaos going all around you. But you guys are currently in this middle of this area that seems like a little bit of some gunpowder or black powder went off, or some kind of explosion went off in the center, releasing this kind of noxious gas.
You said there were
Mm-hmm.
assassins mixed in, right?
Yes, you have pulled
We're
three
gonna-
assassins.
All right. We'll bind them up right away as soon as we
Okay.
get everybody out.
You go to bind them, and it's quick to tell that there is no pulse left from these assassins. But you're welcome to investigate or search your belongings while you're doing that.
Yeah. Take too long.
All right.
Do the others? Any of the others have pulses?
The ones that were really close to the assassins, so most of the guards, except for two, were pretty much all taken out. You have one guard remaining and 6 citizens that are unconscious but alive still.
I have one healing potion. Anybody serious enough to need it?
I mean, they all look really bad, but you're not really do a medicine check to see if anyone's on death's door, but the poison is probably more dangerous than the amount of like any kind of vital signs dropping.
Okay.
They are far enough away from the blast for the fire and the explosion to seem to have not really hurt them and burn their bodies like the others were.
Okay. So, head back to town, help out with the fire.
Skyborg, give me a perception check with your passive of 29, right?
32.
32. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Alrighty then. With an 18 still, you will be able to pick up that there are some things that the assassins are carrying on their persons.
Okay. I'll check them.
And you pull out a bag of seems to have more of those exotic flowers, Celine. Again,
The black roses?
no. These are those kind of
Oh,
exotic
the
flowers you
for the
saw.
poison. Okay.
Uh-huh. Possibly used in this poisonous explosion that went off a little too early. You also see in this bag some of the ingredients that you studied earlier when you were examining that flower that could be used as an antidote or to help kind of reverse the effects of some of the poison. You could make it into a drink or or take your chances at an exploding effect of your own. But you have a few concoctions and remedies that you could get creative with these ingredients.
How long would that take?
It depends. Making something that explodes into a poisonous cloud will take a little bit more time crafting. Something like brewing a tea or some kind of concoction or potion would be a lot quicker. I would say you probably could concoct that with a trained alchemist's hands, maybe helping you, or depending on how well you roll in your poisoner's kit. I would say it would take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how well you rolled.
Okay. Didn't you say there was a alchemist around here, Ernest?
There is. At this point, you see a familiar redhead and blonde. Callie's blonde, or does she have white hair?
It's like gray, but it's like silver.
Platinum.
It's silver, yeah.
Silver.
We're
you
leading into the angel part. It's silver.
Yep. You see them kind of regroup with you all down by the fire. What were you saying, Celine?
I was asking Cronus. I remember him saying something about following a alchemist down here somewhere. I was wondering if his shop was unaffected.
It's a little closer to the hall. You guys would have to keep kind of heading back in the direction that Lorna and Callie just came from. Also in the direction where you heard the big shouting and commotion coming from with the guards.
I think we should go check those guards out. They're going to need our help, I'm sure.
Let's go.
Right. From Lorna and Callie, you guys turn right around, start running back in the opposite direction. You all make haste your way through the city again. You're seeing more of the fire starting to get quelled, and people are responding. Body counts are happening. Celine, you are actually, as you're running through the streets through the people, you see some of your hired men are helping and trying to help with the citizens and those that are savable. They're trying to help out as any way they can like this. And one of them makes eye contact with you and starts running up towards you, Celine, and starts running in step with you. Kind of in the back of the group, I imagine, as you're kind of the smaller stepped member of the group. So I imagine you're kind of bringing up the rear. But he kind of runs up to you, and we're gonna have a private conversation as your group sprints ahead. All right. He goes. Because the damage is more than we expected. They've been setting up things for days.
Is it supposed to be me or Celine?
Oh, nope. Sorry, Skyward. Sorry, Celine. You
Wrong
see
one.
them. Sorry. He's like, he's running alongside you, and he goes, "They must have been setting this up for days. I don't know how they plan to get this many explosives snuck around the city like this. Everyone's responding the best we can, but it's been a lot of loss."
A time, good job, do the best you can, and concentrate on saving people. And if you see any assassins, that's your first priority. Take them out. Second priority is rescue people. But you guys are doing a good job.
Some of my men have seen some of them flee to the west. We haven't been able to respond. We've been trying to help here any way we can.
Okay, that's fine. And which way is west? Is that back towards the docks or the way we're heading?
Out of the city. I mean.
Oh, okay. I was asking you. Nick, not
Oh,
him.
sorry. What's that?
I was asking you, not him.
Oh,
But that's fine.
it's more
Out,
western,
out of the city.
out of the city, like fleeing
Okay.
past the grove, past the druids and everything.
Okay. All right. Good eyes. Keep up the good work. We'll check that out when we get this situation under control.
All right.
That's
All right, so we're still running towards the guards and the
Talking to myself. You guys finally catch up to the guards, and
guards and the fight.
We're
or we
doing
get there?
great.
you guys did awesome. Really, the silent response was exactly what you need to get past this next objective. So perfect now. As you guys do finally catch up to the where you heard the guard screaming, you find only one guard remains, surrounded by 3 assassins, all 4 which look worse for wear. But this guard is obviously last man standing, and has barely left anything left in the tank. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to immediately pull my bow and fire at the closest, whoever's closest to him.
I was about to say, I heard assassins. I'm gonna tell the dead on whichever one's closest.
Definitely. Okay. Anybody else want to have an immediate reaction?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to cast Healing Spirit as a spectral piglet goes and like heals the guard 1 hit point.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Poor little piggy.
he's a bit scared.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Lorna's running in with her sword because that's all that she has.
Okay.
Yeah. What time of day is it? It is like evening, right?
It's like the picture. It's starting to turn to evening. Like the sun's setting. It's turning to night.
Perfect.
Okay.
So
If I'm able to, I am going to shadow step next to the garden.
Yeah, he can. All right. Did I leave anyone out?
No, I think that's all of us.
Kelly. What was Callie doing again? Kelly
Told the
was-
dead on the closest one.
All right. And Skyward, what were you doing again?
I was awesomely healing a guard.
That's right.
1
Okay.
point.
Gotcha. This is all kind of happening at the same time. You see these assassins circling this poor guard, and he's kind of lifted his sword, but he's struggling to hold his weapon up to block any kind of attack properly. And the assassins kind of chuckle and mock him and say, "We're going to, similar stuff too. We're going to gut you now." And at the same point, this little spiritual pig pops up in the middle of nowhere. Next to the guy, and the 3 assassins look at each other very confused, like, "What the hell?" At the same point, Callie, your attack goes off. Celine, your arrow goes right through the back of one of the guy's skulls, and he drops like the other ones. Callie, your attack knocks off the other guy completely too. And Cronus, you appear as the other 2 are falling behind, with Lorna right behind the one that you are now successfully flanking between you and your new wife. What would you 2 like to do?
Kiss and makeup. No. Stab. Stabby stab all the time.
Okay. Cronus, anything special that you'd like to do to complement the stabby stab finisher on this guy?
I'm going to push him towards Lorna.
Okay. As he kind of come through and swing, and for the final blow, it initially starts off as a miss until Cronus shish kebabs him right onto your blade for his final death. And you guys are now with the very injured guard who looks terrified, but has, for the moment, let go of his sword to kind of collapse to his knees. He was kind of on his last wind. What would you guys like to do?
No, he heals 6.
And he starts to feel a little bit better. He kind of sits up a little bit, but his wounds heal and start to scar. But he seems still very fatigued from the initial encounter. Thanks for that.
Any of the other guards alive?
The ones that are alive that aren't running into conflicts like this are trying to help out with the
No,
fire.
the ones here that were in the fight.
No. Those other ones were dead. The ones that
Okay.
there was only one remaining.
The other assassins, how many assassins were there total?
There were 3 assassins here.
And they were the 3 that were surrounding him.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna check them also.
Okay.
Or
Let's see here. Give me a quick investigation. You definitely find something. I'm just seeing how long it will take you to find something. It takes you about 15 minutes, but you do eventually find some more ingredients, like antidotes, powders, in addition to some of the other poisonous flowers you found.
Are we gonna sit here and watch him dig around someone's pockets for 15 minutes?
That's a good question.
Well, as I'm digging, I tell the rest of the group I found on the previous assassins some antidote ingredients. If we can get an alchemist, we can get him to start making up some antidotes in case anybody else gets poisoned. One of my informants also told me that he saw a number of assassins leave town towards the west, back towards the grove where we came from.
Why didn't you tell us that sooner? Lorna
He
starts
just told
running
me
toward-
as we were running.
Lorna!
just runs.
Clarify. I'm sorry. Just let me clarify, because I might have misspoke. They're running west out of Dunbrook, past the grove, like to the coast.
Yeah. Past the grove, out.
That's
saw
still
them
towards the
running
grove. They could make a pit
Right.
stop.
First off, you cannot run there to beat them. So calm down for a second. Mm-hmm.
No.
There's still
The rest
main
of
long
the
hall
guests
that's
and the
ablaze.
family are all there with guards, correct? Still at the grove? With all the
Along
guards?
the road
that were
and
there?
The rangers, yeah.
Right, there's 2 options. Weaponize the grove to stop them, or get
He
Stybord to
saw them
teleport
some
this
time ago, so I think they were probably past the grove and out towards the coast.
How long is some time ago?
15, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Silent, how long did it take us to get here from the grove?
Pretty much about. We probably
Yeah,
passed them
at
on the
same
way.
time. But no, you've been in the city for a little bit now. So, dealing with the burning house and the fire exploding barrel, you guys have been in there for another 15, 20 minutes easy.
Callie, can you message
And
them?
after,
Yeah, I'll message Flora. Just, assassins probably went by you if you want to chase after them to the coast.
Or more so, don't engage?
Or your sister
Laura
says
calls out,
don't
say,
engage.
we'll send our hawks out immediately to scout for them.
They're sending hawks.
No.
Good.
We'll
Right.
make word as soon as we have anything to share.
They'll send word.
So, what about
Okay.
the hall where the reception was? Weren't there going to be a lot of guests there? Should we go check that?
Okay, we should split
Because
up
that's
again.
up in the castle, right?
Mm-hmm. We should split up again. Because, as far as I know, no one else has a fucking cure for this poison. So you need to get that.
Find that alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need help making it.
Can you do this alone, or do you need somebody with you?
I can go find him myself.
Okay, and you have the...
Oh wait, to contact us?
I have a scouter.
Okay. You also have a scouter, Callie?
Not on me.
And do I still have the earring? I thought I gave it away.
I'm pretty sure you also have the earrings. Who would you like to give that to? Actually, no. Yes.
Yeah, it takes a while. So right, you
You
and
guys
Cronus
are
can
all
talk to the
together,
earring.
so let's
Perfect.
establish for sure who has the earrings from this point forward.
All right, who has the earrings?
No, he's
Cronus-
saying we can decide who
Yeah.
will take them from this point.
Yes. So, Cronus, you have one. You've always had one.
Mhm.
And the other one is with Salim right now.
Yeah.
Since
Right.
we're not going to take an hour to fix who has them currently. I think that
Well, they're not
works.
attunement.
Oh,
Yeah. No, they're transferable. So maybe Skybor, you want to take that in case you need to wild shape and go somewhere. We, as
Yeah,
we're
that'll
going
work.
as we're going to the castle, will what?
so Skyborn and Salim have them?
No.
No, Skyborn
Cronus
Cronus
and
has an
Skybor.
earring. Salim
Ah.
has a scouter.
And
and
then
one of
we're
you-
going to get our
The
scouters.
two ladies have scouters also, correct?
At some point, we will get them because we don't have our stuff on there.
Apparently
That's because-
not on the very skimpy dress I'm wearing.
No, exactly. Same. Thanks, Bum. Okay.
Right,
So-
one should still
Sounds
be
good.
with Salim right now, though, since he has no other way to contact us at the moment.
So then give Skybor the scouter.
Okay. I'll take an earring, give Skyborn a scouter.
Okay.
Okay.
You good with that, Skybor?
Salim
Does
has
anyone
the
have
last-
change for? Does anyone have change for a 5?
Actually,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
want it in silver or copper.
All right, so Salim has the earring. Cronus has the
yes.
earring. Skybor has the scouter.
Yes.
Yes.
And the other two
Lorna
scouters
and
are
Callie
still in the...
have scouters, but not on them.
Okay. All right. So Salim, you're going to the alchemist. Who's going with you?
Nobody. I'm going by myself.
Okay. The rest of you
I'm
are
going
heading
to-
the grand hall.
Sneak, hide, whatever, the best I can. Inconspicuous. Just a
You are
small
also
little kid.
the second fastest one of us, so get there quickly.
Understood.
And I have armor that I can make it look like anything, so I'll make myself look like a little kid.
Okay. So you're running through the streets as a little child?
Well, 10, 12 years old, however,
Okay.
not like 4.
Inconspicuous.
Yes,
I got you.
inconspicuous.
All right. The rest of you are heading towards the grand hall. I assume, or anywhere else you guys are
Mhm.
heading. Okay. So you all kind of keep running towards the same direction for a little bit until eventually, Salim, you branch off down another road to head towards the alchemist shop that Cronus went and explored earlier. And it doesn't take you long to find it. The sign is pretty much a giveaway of when you find the shop. The rest of you continue to head to the gates of the Grand Hall, and you see that in similar fashion to some of the other buildings, this big, massive doors have been completely torn and ablaze. Twisted the metal that made up the doors kind of makes this warped, burning kind of embery cage. And then some of the stonework around it has started to collapse, leaving large stone and rubble before the doors. It would be a lot of muscle and time to clear this amount of debris. Some guards are already hard at work at the effort. You also see that the other wings of the hall are ablaze. There's multiple ways to enter or approach this building. Back to Salim, though. You knock on the door, and at first no answer. Knock on it again a few times. Eventually, a little crack opens as this man that Cronus ran into before looks down at the door, sees the child. Get in here, child! And he opens the door real quick to let you in and closes it real fast. You don't need to be out in the streets like this. This is crazy. You're gonna get yourself hurt. We're your parents.
And I change into my normal form. I say I'm one of Karuta, and I have ingredients for an antidote to the poison that these assassins have been making. That you were
What poison? I
studying.
suspect no poison, such poison.
Oh, yeah, they've been spreading it all over the place. And I show him the jar of the poisonous powder that I have,
Oh,
that I got from one of them.
because I'm not quite familiar with this flower.
I show him the powder of the poison. Because I have a jar of the actual poisonous powder, and I have the flowers that will create the antidote. And we need to make as much antidote as we can possibly make in a short time allowed. Are you able to help me? For the good of the kingdom.
I don't have much of a choice. I get to work on this immediately.
And I will help you and stay here with you. Just in case.
All right. Go ahead and give me a poisoner's kit check real quick there, Celine. We'll see how well, between the two of you, how well you guys, how quickly you guys do.
I don't know how to make that kind of a check. The poisoner
It'll
kit
be
and my
intelligence.
items.
So intelligence
Oh,
plus
okay.
proficiency.
Okay.
Because you're kind of consulting him.
Yep.
Because you're more of an expert on these flowers than him at this point. But he's an expert on his alchemy tools.
So that would be 15.
Okay. All right. Let's kind of zoom back over to the other. Oh, go ahead. What was your question?
16 because I have the ability check. I get an automatic 10.
Oh, okay.
Reliable talent.
Between him and you doing that, you guys will be able to definitely get a large large batch of antidote concocted. With those rolls and you helping though, you could probably get a large batch, like enough to distribute between multiple large barrels, such as you saw
Okay.
in the basement of the hall. But it's going to take
Okay.
probably about 30 minutes minimum with you two working on it diligently.
That'll work. Okay.
Okay. You guys,
And
he's
then
frantic and
I
he's racing.
used the earring, and I let the group know I'll be about 30 minutes, then I'll have antidote.
As you guys get this message standing before this this twisted rebel before you, what do you all do, or how do you guys respond?
I mean, we have to wait for it, but... Well, I don't have the earring. I can't respond. It's not me.
Yep. We have
Skymore's
left
the
it to
only
you.
one that knows right now.
No.
Or wait, no, Cronus knows.
Cronus. Yes. The second one who talks the most.
Yeah, I would relay the what Salim said. So we got, what'd you say, like a half hour?
Mm-hmm. But the long haul is ablaze with people stuck inside.
Right. We need to figure out how to get them out safely. I feel like if we break the windows and climb out.
Why do I feel like control weather is supposed to be a spell?
Skybor?
I don't know if it is, but like...
I think
It is a spell,
Uh-huh.
but it's like a really high level spell.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is.
Like what, an 8th level?
Yep.
Yep.
Uh,
Wait, I'm supposed to have this?
You have access to it, yeah.
Don't have it prepared.
Great. I mean, to be fair, we were thinking it was just.
I mean,
going to
why
be a
the
wedding
fuck
day.
would I have prepared that?
Actually, no. You probably would have to make it not rain on the wedding day or rain.
No, that's what the fucking druids were for.
I mean, fair.
It don't happen. Your house happens to be near like any freestanding thing of water, is it?
It's. I mean, it's kind of on the edge of a cliff. There's shape water.
It's also control water,
Yeah.
which
You could buy water in the streets,
Yeah.
like fountains and buckets of water.
Mm-hmm.
Or water.
I may, yeah, it's like I may piss off your parents then.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. We're redirecting the flow of water with control water. I'll put the spell up. It's a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't break up the text. But basically, I
Okay.
can flood areas and redirect flow of water with this spell. For up to 10
All right,
minutes.
so you're taking sewer water, running sewer water into the castle or the long hall. I love it.
Fountain water, maybe?
What the fuck else is there?
Or
Yeah.
fountain water?
Yeah,
You did get the fountain water.
Yeah, you know, the plumbers may be mad at me later, but like
I
there
like
will
the
be a
sewer
long
water
house.
idea better, but okay.
Look.
It's just Callie, we're not doing sewer water unless we have to.
All right. So as you as the fountain is in the center, it's pretty plain. It's mostly just a really nice statue in the middle with water around it. But you do get the water to kind of out of the pool around this fountain to come out and start to flow towards the castle, and you start to shape and control it, how it moves and where it goes. As you kind of have the water climb the walls and go along the roof and the sides of the wall, it immediately starts to extinguish fire as it kind of glides over it. What else would you like to do with the water?
How about
Get out the fire first?
Yeah, what if we flew up to one of the windows with you holding that water? I break it, you send the water in, and then we can go in and you can kind of put out the fires from in there while we get people out.
Sure.
Okay.
That's good. This is a pretty big long haul. Is there anything Skyward or Cronus that you guys want to do? Because what you guys are putting together, I think you could effectively take care of the main hall where most of your guests were celebrating. Skyward and Cronus, what would you Skyward and Cronus, what would you guys like to do for the other portion of the long haul? Or
The only
say
thing
Mary.
I got for like rescue mission is healing. That's literally all I got. Everything else is like stuff I was prepped for the last stand
Yeah,
in battle.
like I was prepped for a giant fight. Like, rescue? What?
I was not prepared for a rescue mission.
No.
I was prepared for wedding.
I mean, like, my 8th level spell is literally Holy Aura. That ain't gonna fucking help us right now.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I only have these weather spells because it's my domain.
Mm-hmm.
They're always prepared.
I'm just trying to think. There's nothing in the group loot.
Well, I mean, you guys could start helping try to get the rebel cleared out of the door. That is a big thing. It's going to take as many able bodies as possible.
I mean, actually, hang on. I may have a creative thing to do with the water. Oh, it wouldn't be deep enough. But it
I would
water
actually
does- just shove water at it, see if it helps loosen it. Can also do tiny whirlpools. I can't do a big one, but
I I would pretty much go into a rage to help move things.
Go ahead and give me athletics checks with advantage. Skybor, you're welcome to try to go in the house. You could even, I know you don't have a spell. You could perform. You could get some creative, like a traditional rain dance, if you want to try that out. Your performance.
Make it
Yeah,
rain.
let me look at the weather.
All right, Chris. So you get to work with some of the other bigger guards and men trying to move this long thing. It's going to take some serious time, maybe an hour or two to really kind of clear the way. But you are willing and able and start to get to work with the others trying to clear this mess of a trap. Skybor, you cast Druidcraft. What would you like to try, sir?
You know what? I can the smaller flames. I can pretty much douse those.
Okay.
Do that with Druidcraft. I can't
Okay.
get the big shit, but I can get the little ones.
That's okay. I'll take the big shit. You get the little shit.
All right. So Skyward, you kind of help make everything around the area of clearing the rubble out, anything that was still embering or still smoldering on fire. You kind of put that out so it's easy and safe for the men to handle, and then you also start trying to make sure that the fire in the western part of the grand hall is kind of reduced so hopefully it will quell on itself, but you're trying to keep it from the fires getting bigger than they already are. Um, Inside, Lorna and Callie, as you fly up over, you start to do your control water over the various areas. You are quickly putting flames out everywhere you see them. What else would you guys like to do as you guys are flying up over this window, looking in?
Well, I think as Callie's putting out water around where they're kind of walking, Lorna's going to try and see if there's people there that she can help and fly out.
Okay.
Also, in the flip side of that, any other potential fucking threats in this building?
That too.
Actually, when you guys see in here, you see most of your guests collapsed over on the table. Some with spilled drinks, food, spirit all over. The room is crowded full, and everyone seems to be laid over into their plates.
Oh, great.
You do not see any blast, like scorch marks on any of the party's victims. It looks like they are all unconscious, though.
Gonna
They're
go make sure
unconscious
it's
or not?
actually unconscious
Yeah.
and not dead.
Yep.
You will have to do closer inspections to see
I
their various
will.
states. Okay. Go ahead and do some medicine checks if you'd like. Lorna, you
Yeah,
can
I'll
try
assist
check
her.
as well.
That's it, 12.
Okay.
I was assisting her to give her advantage.
Gotcha. So you guys know what dead is dead and stuff, so it's not going to be that hard for you guys to figure out what's going on. But yes, some of these guests you are finding to be dead. You are finding others to have very shallow breathing and very poor vital signs that are just faintly there. Some might be able to get mostly a breathy word out and as help me, but that's the most. Mostly everyone is just unconscious and not
Cool.
thinking or seeing straight.
Lorna's
Great. Whichever ones are closer to dying than unconscious, we're just gonna spare the dying them.
yeah,
Okay.
I was
I
gonna
can't
say
cure this many poisons.
Lorna's going to give them all forehead kisses and kiss of life.
Okay.
Look,
Man,
the
you
only
just got
healing
married.
she
No, I'm just kidding.
already cheating.
You can only do that once per long.
Oh,
rest.
bitch! I read it so many times and I knew I read that, but
Although, to be fair, I'll share the forehead kiss because mine just says touch a creature. Sounds fun.
well, fine.
Okay. You guys are going around the room and sparing the dying on many folk.
Lorna's flying him out
And-
as soon as as soon as Callie does that.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a while, but thankfully, due to the quelling of the fire, the work that's being done on the front, you guys do eventually get everyone out of the burning building after about an hour of flying in and out of this window. At this point, you also hear crack in the sky as thunder kind of rains across the hills, and you start to feel the drops of rain start to sprinkle down from the storm clouds above. It starts light at first, but then it becomes more and more, and you start to see the mixture of smoke and steam mixed together as fires start to get doused throughout the city of Dunbrook. And the fires upon the Long Haul also start to go down as you guys continue to work your way through the rumble and saving those out of the burning building or outside of the Long Haul. After the hour, I'm sorry, but halfway into this, Slim, you are back up to the castle, and you are able to start working with the alchemist to administer the antidote to the living victims that are being pulled out of this hall during this process. And you are all there standing together in the rain as you are trying to administer the antidote to as many people as possible. After an hour, you count a total of, out of the 160 some guests that you had inside the building before it was kind of collapsed in and trapped inside with the whatever noxious fumes. Out of the 160, you count maybe 23 dead. Sad nonetheless, but definitely better numbers than it could have been without your response. What else would you like to do as you guys stand there in the rain and people continue to work on clearing the doors and putting things back and clearing the rubble?
And is there currently any other crisis at the moment?
The city is quiet, recovering, grieving, and slowly trying to clean and put together what they can.
I feel like Lorna is just looking at everything that happened. And just like, she's either pissed off or on the verge of crying. Right. We should find Merida and the family and figure out what the fuck is going on.
At the same time, Lorna, you hear familiar bells go off as someone else approaches the city. Except this has a slight revelry to it as to announce the royal or Merida's return. And you see a large kind of series of carriages and horses, as well as some druids and those in beast form and aerial form flying towards Dunbrook. And the city is kind of ringing the bells and everything. And you see the royal carriage carrying your Aunt Merida start to come into the city, and is halted, which is unusual. And Merida steps out of the outside of the carriage, along with many of your other family members: Harris, Hubert, Flora, Rory, Hamish, Aelith, even your in-laws, the Alexanders, are all kind of coming out, and they are all slowly walking up the field, walking up the streets of roses and rubble and ruin, and make their way to the long hall, right where you guys are, as the door is clearing. Merida taking moments to, comfort those with at least a brief look and a glance and a look of empathy. your brothers, your uncles, I'm sorry, your uncle, your brother, and some of your other sisters are going up to some of the citizens and helping them kind of stand up from the rubble and having them kind of follow this long procession of all the the nobles of this land coming back up to the long hall. By the time they reach your group at the front of the door, it is a large town gathering, a humble and grieving and um, injured town, but they are a town gathered following Merida to this place. Merida kind of looks to the guards that remain that have gathered and are true to Dunbrook, and she says, "Clear this mess immediately. This is a wedding, and we shall celebrate this wedding and feed everyone as we had intended to." We will make this right. And she says very little other words before walking into the ruinous kind of long hall. Kind of stoic. If you guys are trying to get a read on her, you're welcome to ask for an insight check.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Sure.
Do I get advantage because she's my aunt?
I'll give you advantage because she's your aunt.
My aunt. Ooh.
She's keeping that firm, that stiff upper lip, and doing her duties as
Queen.
queen. But you see her eyes soften a little bit in the torchlight in what little light remains in this kind of area with the rain going down. And luckily for her, the rain kind of hides this teary-eyed kind of look on her face very easily. She kind of steps into the hall, and the guards are kind of figuring out, like, why are we still celebrating? But Merida has spoken, and they have all started to clean up and tend to the others. The druids that have come from out of town from the groves are healing and laying hands and curing the wounds of many that have fallen. Some are using druid craft and other things to help rebuild and structural integrity of the city, the town, and the long haul to make this ready. With an hour of working together, the citizens have put together a somewhat beautiful ceremony hall for you in the city, the remaining of the city and armies that have all gathered. It's quaint. The meals and the decor is not quite what you had originally planned or seen when you were visiting that day. But even amongst all of this current thing, with everyone having warm food and drinks in their hand, you feel like it's not so dark as it initially was when you first were kind of crowding into this banquet hall.
Oh, Nick, did you see what was it? The Mockingjay? Did you see those sets of movies? So, you know the scene
The Hunger
where
Games.
Hunger Games, yeah. You know the scene where the planes come in and bomb the hospital?
Don't you fucking dare.
Yeah.
And Katniss stands up and gives a speech about this is what we're fighting against and everything. This is why we're fighting.
Yeah.
So while they're cleaning up all the stuff, I stand up and address the crowd, and I give that same type of speech. This is why we're fighting against the evil, and do not let them change our lives with their terror. And this is why we must win, so that this does not happen to the rest of the world. I say, you people are the strongest and most determined people I've ever seen. You have courage, you have bravery, and with this kingdom on our side, we will not fail. With this determination, we will not fail. this couple will be our symbol of strength. And, all that stuff that I'm noted for.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage. That was good.
Would a 35 work?
You see the spirits that are started to calm from the chaos and stuff. Ears start to perk up. You see people kind of get a little bit emotional as you kind of speak about current, what this war is about and what everything is coming to. And it seems that people are nodding mostly in agreement with your words. You can clearly tell that the morale of everyone is shaken, but you've got them a little bit leaning your way once again. You have moved completely Lorna's aunt, though, as Merida kind of stands and speaks up as well. It's just this attempt on Dumbrook was certainly intended to shaken our resolve and what is coming ahead of us. And all guests, men, women from your various banners have come here to celebrate the union of not only my niece, but a member of Karuda to someone else that she's met and has kind of decided to devote herself to him for the rest of their lives. They came here to attack the city as well as strike my niece during their vows. These are cowards, and Dumbrook does not cower or, hide away from cowards. But this is what the evil Empress has decided to do and has shown her hand and how she will continue to treat this world. Then if morale is or shaken morale or dissolving what we think our plans or our strength was a failure on her part. If anything, the union of you two remain. Ruda stands strong. They stood beside us to put down or to save the city. And I think it would be a failure upon our part if we were to let them scare us away. No, we cannot let them win and step away. We have nothing more but to give everything to this fight. And many of the guests will start to agree between you, Merida, Salim, and as your group. People start to sway. Though you still see there's a few with questioning, resolve in their hearts. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Kronos, Callie, Lorna, Kybor?
Yeah, Lorna's gonna stand up and look at her people. I vow with every ounce of strength that I have, that my family has, that my team has, that we will avenge those who have fallen today. That we are not giving up. We are the people of Dunbrock, and we are more than just farmers or blacksmiths or fighters. We are the souls of this land, and we will make sure that it does not succumb to the darkness. We have a rough few weeks ahead of us. But with your help, and she'll look over to Merida, with your leadership, I know we can do this.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion check with advantage. Anything else from Callie, Cronus, or Skybor?
Dirty 20.
You have swayed more and more people to the cause. You don't have to say anything. If you just don't want to say anything to address the entire group, don't feel like you have to, but I'm just giving you the opportunity.
No. No.
Many have started to. Some after all of you have spoken have started to. I'm sorry. After the lot of you have started to speak and say your share, your uncle Hubert, I'm sorry, Harris stands up and raises his glass. Well, let's celebrate overcoming adversity and the union of these two crazy kids. We'll drink and celebrate those that have fallen in this union, and we'll pay the consequences and hangovers tomorrow. And he kind of cheers his glass with his your other uncle and some of the other some of the guests crack a smile. You feel a slight tension or a little relief coming across the room as people start to kind of chat and start to conversate amongst the stuff, and there seems to be some life amongst the party as conversations start to evolve. It's not uproarious, it's not over the top. Party is alive, it's celebrating and talking and celebrating this union and this, what it means to the fight against the enemies ahead. As dinner proceeds, some bannerman will come up to the table where you guys are sitting and eating. Many of them stop at you, Cronus, and say, "Welcome, Lord Cronus. I'm not sure if this makes you McKinley or Wishborn, but you are a nobleman of the sort. And me and my bannermen will definitely be there to fight along you and those against the Dark One. Oh, I'm sorry, against the Empress. In the week ahead." More and more bannermen come and exchange the sentiment, paying their respects to you as well, Lord. I'm wishing you congratulations as the bride. But they are giving some respects to Cronus as his new position in Galos.
Mm-hmm. Lorna, at that first, if it makes you McKinley or Wishborn, she's gonna lean over. It makes us Wishborn.
McKinley and Wishborn. A bannerman will fight for either title.
Thank you.
And you have more and more exchanges like this with the group. Ethan Bax will actually be there as well. They seem rough for wear, but it seems like Edith has been very busy and exhausted. She's not very clean or put together. Her hands are soiled like she's been making potions and alchemy and very hard at work trying to help in any ways that she could. Just an hour or two earlier. Well, I don't know how much longer you plan to stick around here, but seems like you're getting an invitation sent directly to you, no matter where you are, where your lot's at.
Sounds about right.
It's not anything substantial, but please make sure you take these before you leave. And she kind of hands you a bag of, or you could quickly look inside it. It seems to be a bag full of different variety of potions and stuff. Me and Bax will be no good to any of you up there on the front lines, but maybe take these for the road to see. Hopefully they'll get you out of a pinch.
Thank you. For everything.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And though this may seem bleak right now, me and Bax have first-hand witness what comes after Garuda's response. This shall pass. I worry more about whether or not we'll see you come back across the water, come across the water once you guys are done saving the world.
Well, I hope we will. But there's always a possibility.
Well, we'll always be here rooting for you all. And she politely smiles, and I'll allow you all to enjoy yourselves.
And you too.
And it's just, she nods politely. And for the moment, it's just the the 5 of you privately sitting alone together.
Right. We're getting wasted, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Ah, here's your time when we have probably the least responsibilities ever to celebrate a marriage. Congrats.
Yeah. Not how I pictured my wedding going, but
At least we'll have something to do after this war.
I mean, fair.
Speaking of which, did anybody happen to pick up a black rose? Be good to keep.
It would be. I did not. I was a wee bit
guys-
busy.
Be able to get one if you guys wanted to after whatever.
Yeah. I'll grab one.
So for my
Otherwise-
son's wedding, they took some of the roses and they made cufflinks. They sent them to a company that made cufflinks with the rose petals inside the cufflinks. So we should do
That's
something
cool.
like that.
I mean, I was just going to use this to try and track them down later, but sure.
That as well. Yeah.
Give them out as mementos that people have survived this.
Yeah. Well, maybe not black roses. Let's maybe change it to like white roses.
Literally
or
any other
red-
color.
Any other color. Besides a reminder of, the horrific day, make it like, yay, we survived.
Wow.
I don't know, drinking games?
Yes. That sounds great right now.
So I'll get smashed.
Fuck yeah.
So is the alchemist still around?
Yes, he's actually still administering some antidotes to some of the guests that are still showing symptoms. but he's also enlisted some of the guards to distribute some of the antidotes for those that are not celebrating inside the hall.
I want to take him up to the queen, and with all due respect to the queen, like you would approach a queen's stuff, and tell her that he was very instrumental in creating antidotes for the poison, that he was very helpful. She should be proud that he is one of her. I guess you wouldn't call him a servant, right?
Subject.
Retainers, subjects, yes.
Or courtiers or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, I will congratulate him in your expedient work. I know things
No,
look dire, but
without-
without you and your friends, as usual, things could be so much worse. What were you going to say, Sling?
I said couldn't have happened without him.
Otherwise, as you guys start to partake in some of the festivities, so does the rest of the party. As attitudes begin to get a little bit lighter. Again, it's not as over the top as like a regular wedding without all the casualties, but people are actually partaking and getting into the celebration of this union. Some people are getting really wrapped up into it. Some people are looking at you, Cronus and Lorna, almost with like watering eyes, and some get misty. Some these burly men and strong, independent, noble women are looking at you with a different lens. They're not just seeing your wedding. They're not just seeing the niece of Merida getting married. They're seeing this strong union between the two of you, but also your friends. And as you guys are kind of celebrating this wedding as the best of your abilities after this assault, it seems to further the resolve of everyone there that was already on your wagon. They seem to be looking at you. This celebration, this union, is like a symbol, something worth fighting for sure. And the night goes on and on until quiet hours of the night. Celine, you do find company with Mia, who wouldn't mind having a few more drinks with you some more, as you seem to have captured her attention the other night. She hopes you're not too sour about her blabbing about the secret you shared with her, but she tries to drudge up some conversations and small chat with you again this evening.
Yeah, I hint that she could make it up to me.
God. I was just like,
She's
I'm
a few
working.
cups in, and Lorna does not want to hear the rest of this conversation.
Sure
So-
doesn't.
For
So,
fun.
is it possible that I could be your brother-in-law?
No, absolutely not.
So, like, while this conversation's happening, I'm gonna go talk to Flora and just talk to her.
Okay.
Assuming she's here from the Druids.
Oh, she is, among many other druids and stuff, that people that might have not visited the city proper in quite some time.
Is
See?
Flora the one that we rescued from the dragon thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You already got your sister. I'm gonna go
Maybe.
talk to this one.
Skybor, you want another one? I've got one more at least. Rory's single too, if you swing that way.
So the only reason I allowed her to have this big of a family, so you all can have somebody.
We can all be related by the end of this.
She goes, I want to have 8 siblings. I'm like, deal. But same thing for Faye, but that didn't work out. So anyways. But yeah, you find Flora. Are you wanting an off-screen chat with her, or is there anything you'd like to roll?
No,
Or do
Callie's
something
just
that
gonna.
would require a roll?
I mean, Callie's just gonna talk and see where it goes. haven't gotten much of a read on her. I don't know what she's into or what she's like, so I'm just gonna get to know her.
She's into
Fair
everything.
enough.
And just see where this goes.
Fair enough. So you're trying to potentially romance her. I want to have you roll dice, and I want to see how well you
Sure.
either romance, befriend, get to know.
It's
just in
all
general.
on the table.
Sure. So we'll just see what you roll for a persuasion check. Just straight.
What my
persuasion.
dice have been rolling so far? Shitty. Oh, never mind. I can't lift up a burning beam, but I can romance your sister.
That was a horrible
Oh, yeah.
roll at the worst time ever.
Mm-hmm.
Caused so much confusion on my part of the DM as well. No, I'm just kidding. We could have easily skirted around half the issues.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It's a long night, and you guys enjoy the evening, and you do get to know her a little better. She doesn't seem to be picking up on any hints if you are dropping any hints, and she doesn't seem to be dropping any hints, but you're not getting signs of disinterest either, but you are getting to know her on a much more personal level this evening. Something that you could pursue further if you wanted to, maybe in days ahead.
If we're here for a while, may as well.
Do it.
Wow. After a long night of celebration, dancing, you're spending some alone time with your parents, even Lorna, as they kind of congratulate you and share their parent worries, and they also come and congratulate you, Cronus, one-on-one, and give their family warnings. And eventually the night starts to settle down. People have found others to share their rooms with, potentially. Others are going back to their normal room proper. And as you guys return to your wedding suite, Lauren and Cronus, you find it all laid out with all the royal arrangements for a perfect night alone on your wedding night. Callie, as you and Skywar start to kind of stumble up to your rooms, you'll find what seems to be a dagger and a note stabbed through your door with a black rose and a long stem upon it. As you guys approach and pull the fabric, pull the paper, and read the note, it says, "We don't miss twice. Madeira awaits."
Is that the city we're going to? The one in Espo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I pass out half drunk. Fuck, do I know anyone in Espo right now?
No, but you know that Lorna has the mirror to contact
I'm
them.
not interrupting you on your wedding night.
You don't know what they're doing. Maybe they'll invite you in. Who knows?
You're right, I'm also really drunk. Okay, I'm gonna go knock on Lorna's door.
All right.
Or their door.
You knock on their door, Cronus and Lorna, and I'm gonna let you three take over at this point because I don't know what's happening.
Me neither. We're just going with it.
It probably takes a moment, but I presume Lorna goes to the door.
There's
with...
a good chance I start leaning on the door and then it opens and end up on the door jam.
Yep.
Right. This. It just holds up the note.
It takes her a moment trying to
I
read.
don't know anyone there.
Fuck. Cronus, can you get the mirror?
Roll over and pull it out of her bag of holding.
Come in, just... Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't even question. Just, yep.
Yeah.
Walks in.
Lorna will realize she is naked besides the blanket that she stole. Probably put something on, at least her top half, so then she's not, flashing whoever answers.
And Callie, like, as you do this, like, you don't really need to. Oh, that's. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they might, yeah. She'll activate the mirror and try and call Snow White, because they're there?
She may not be there yet. Ariel?
Ariel.
Real quick, hold on. Skyward, did you follow them into the bedroom, or where did you go? Skyward.
I'll just go to bed.
Probably the smart move.
All right. So Skyward goes to sleep. You guys fumble with the mirror.
And she'll call Ariel.
Okay. It rings. Makes sparkly magic noise. And no one immediately answers.
She'll hang up, call again.
She just put the mirror face down and then point it back up.
Yes. She calls again. Same thing.
This time, a would-be stranger dressed in, Espen garb and colors answers the door. Hello?
Hi, who are you?
Clara. What are you? This thing's been going off for a little time.
Uh-huh.
I assume you were trying to reach someone.
Ariel, preferably, unless there's somebody else more in charge.
I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. They're with the other royals trying to figure out I don't know what's happening.
Perfect. You're gonna bring this mirror to them.
You're on a big wall, love. I don't think I could carry this mirror.
I
anywhere.
mean,
Okay, then
Look, just tell them the Black Rose is there, and apparently they don't miss twice, and they should really start looking for assassins.
yes.
Well, I wish I could tell you where they're at, but I'll share the news. All I know is that the city's going kind of crazy here already.
Kind of crazy as in fights are breaking out already, or it's
I
just a lot
just
of
heard
people?
a massive explosion. And I don't know from where.
Right, you're going to
Oh.
run real
was
quick now and go and tell them
Purple, the sky flashed purple, and then all I heard was a big kaboom.
Lovely.
that. Wait,
You should go
wait,
now.
wait, wait.
What?
Is that what they saw from the flying castle?
They did not see that because that took place somewhere else.
No, but remember, we saw the visual of it happening.
You saw the visual, yes.
Yeah.
Does that match
But
with
it
what we
sound-
saw?
The sky flashing purple and blasting a massive blast. It sounds very similar.
They have the cannons working.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, you're gonna tell somebody to come to this mirror and talk to us.
Yeah, they can-
Immediately.
Talk to us tomorrow.
I will try, but I will have them call you back as soon as possible. And I swear, I'll let them know as soon as possible. You
Go.
all are.
Yep.
Go.
It's crazy. We know. Go. You have our message. And
She
Laura's
takes
gonna
off.
hang up. Right.
That's really fucking killed all the moves, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But there's nothing we can do about it right now. So, because if we go there,
Yep.
we're just gonna die.
We also don't currently have keys at the moment.
That too. That's yep. Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, you're a week away from your regrouping with the your allies, or sooner if you so choose.
Oh,
yeah,
it's gonna be soon.
so yeah, there's not much shit we can do right now. Especially since 4 out of the 5 of us are drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Shall we?
So, do you all fall asleep, or
It's their wedding night.
well, fair enough.
They
Wedding things.
need a distraction.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Guess I should go then.
Lorna looks at Cronus with a raised eyebrow.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, I had my headset off for a second.
How dare? How dare?
That's almost better than Skymore's response.
No. She
Basically, go
yeah.
ahead.
Kelly
I don't want to
was
facilitate
like,
this.
no, you don't. Callie was saying, "Oh, I better
Mm.
leave the room." Lorna looks at Cronus with a raised eyebrow.
Man, I don't know.
As you guys decide off camera,
Yeah.
the night comes to an end, and you are woken to your aunt with very somber news as she comes to your doors early to let you know that there was some kind of explosion from from Empress's tower off that weapon that resulted in destruction of an entire regiment of soldiers in Espa. And she'll share that it's unclear, but it doesn't seem like it was a fire, like a firing of the weapon, almost like a discharge or like a release of energy. That's the best that they've been able to assess of it so far.
Did they fucking destroy a set of keys to kill part of an army?
All I know, it seems like while it wasn't just radiating, all I see now is that spear, the flying fortress, apparently is just shooting electrical or radiating or sparking magical energy from it now.
Did it do that before?
No. Someone's tampering with things, or someone's moving up their timeline.
They're trying to get it done faster.
I mean, or somebody's sabotaging? Hopefully.
All I know is speculation so far, and that we need to get to Espa as soon as possible.
I agree.
Mm.
We will prepare everything to make sail as soon as we can, and we will get you all the supplies you need to head out as soon as your group is ready.
Thank you. We'll
mean,
I'm so
fine.
sorry that we did not get to celebrate your wedding properly, but after this battle is done, we have many things to celebrate.
we do.
Should probably go wake up the other two.
Yep. Probably should.
And eventually the news is shared with everyone. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session, as well as our season until after the holidays. I think this is a perfect time to stop, because the next session would just be kind of telling you, like introducing you to the new location, and then I'd have to redo it again, I feel like.
Fair.
I think this is a good point to call it, where, yeah, you guys are wed, and bad things have happened all around you, sadly.
Yeah.
And for those curious, yes, Lorna, Callie was in the room when Merida woke them up.
Yes, she was. Look, once in a lifetime thing. Who knows? They might die in the next week.
It's a good chance.
And that note isn't even accurate. They claim that they never missed twice, but yet they failed to kill Karuta twice. The first
They
time
did.
was at the ball. The first time was at the ball, and this time it's the wedding.
It says P.S. However, the Brotherhood is bad at math.
However, we don't really count well.
All right, third time's the charm. You got us. Oh shit! Third time's the charm's not quite as menacing. Oh,
Three
shit.
strikes and you're out type thing?
Yeah. A lot more questions than answers, if you ask me. Are you out? We out? I don't know what that means. Then you gotta like have some correspondence back and forth to understand what they were threatening you with in the first place. It's a lot of work.
She's like, what, were we the second time, or like who was the target? Is it us? They failed.
Oh man. All right. Well, everyone, I hope you have an awesome holiday break and everything. We will regroup on January 6th. And I think it's going to be basically a crazy train until you guys see some head rolls.
Mm-hmm.